The dense jungles of Vietnam were a labyrinth of mystery and danger during the war. Hidden beneath the thick canopy, an entire subterranean world existed, known only to those brave enough to enter it, the tunnel rats. These men were a special breed of soldier, tasked with a harrowing duty that few could comprehend and even fewer would willingly accept. The tunnels, dug by the Viet Cong, stretched for miles and contained command centers, hospitals, storage areas, and living quarters. They were a marvel of guerrilla ingenuity but a nightmare for the American forces. The tunnel rats were chosen for their small stature, agility, and exceptional courage. Armed with only a flashlight, a pistol, and their wits, they would descend into these underground networks to gather intelligence, destroy enemy positions, and rescue POWs. It was a job that required not only physical prowess but also iron resolve. Each tunnel held the potential for booby traps, venomous creatures, and enemy soldiers lying in wait. For Sergeant Jake Harris, being a tunnel rat was both a duty and a test of his mettle. His squad had just discovered a new entrance in the Cu Chi district, an area notorious for its complex tunnel systems. The air was thick with tension as he prepared to descend, every creak and rustle making his heart race. Harris had seen comrades fall to the dangers of the tunnels, but he pushed those memories aside, focusing on his mission. The entrance was narrow, barely big enough to fit his frame. As he crawled into the abyss, the world above seemed to vanish, replaced by a suffocating darkness. His flashlight cast airy shadows on the dirt walls, and every step forward felt like an eternity. Despite the fear gnawing at his insides, Harris moved with deliberate caution, his pistol at the ready. Suddenly, he noticed a tripwire glinting in the faint light. Sweat trickled down his forehead as he carefully disarmed the trap, knowing one wrong move could spell disaster. His senses were heightened, every sound magnified in the confined space. After what felt like hours, Harris reached a chamber filled with supplies. His mission was to destroy it, but as he placed the charges, he heard muffled cries. Following the sounds, he discovered 2 American POWs, weak and disoriented. His priority shifted, he had to get them out. Guiding them through the perilous route back to the surface, Harris felt a surge of determination. When they finally emerged into the daylight, the relief was overwhelming. The freed POWs were immediately taken to safety, and the tunnel was destroyed, preventing future ambushes. Sergeant Harris and his fellow tunnel rats were unsung heroes, their bravery and sacrifice often overshadowed by the larger battles above ground. Yet their contributions were invaluable, proving that sometimes the most dangerous missions are undertaken not in the open fields of war, but in the shadows beneath them.